remote. It is getting hot out there. And if you are struggling with the heat, maybe when you're at your desk, maybe when you're in bed, this is the best fan because it goes from tabletop to floor quickly and easily with a fabulous metal stand pole rather than plastic, 3 speeds and oscillation. There's a lot to talk about. Our dear friend, Mr. Chad Allen, is standing by in St. Pete, Florida. Chad, you look as cool as a cucumber.
I am freezing over here in St. Petersburg. Who thought I would freeze in Florida? But first of all, you know this studio is negative 75 degrees right now. Add that fan on top of it, it is chilly. But this is the one that does it all. It is your floor fan to your tabletop fan to everything. This is the one also that can go right at the end of the bed, the same height as your mattress, and blow right up where you need it. Also, you'll notice it's turning, it oscillates. So you have a remote control that's included, but let me show you some of the magic, okay? So this fan actually becomes the same short fan that you're seeing in front of me, but it has a locking mechanism. And so the pole never falls over, essentially. And so I can collapse that down to basically nothing. That's how that works right there, okay? And then all I do is pop that open. I can leave it like this, or I can even bring it taller, lock that pole down so it never messes up or never falls over. And then this metal pole telescopes up all the way up out of the shop, 40 inches up. So it becomes a full floor fan as well. And so all you're able to do here is once it's in that floor mode, you never have to touch it because it will be perfect for you with our remote control. But if you want to tilt that head to the different angle, you're able to do that however you want to. There's also a holder on it. So you're able to actually have your remote control have a home on your device, which is absolutely amazing. But if you ever lose that remote control, you do have all of your buttons there as well. Here's what I know. And I'll keep it right here. Sorry, Leah, for that shot. But you have 1, 2, 3, and then you have your swing. Swing is actually going to mean oscillation, and so it's going to rotate back and forth. But Adam Freeman, here is what I know. I was joking with Rebecca Vargas earlier today, and I said if I were standing at that t-ball game for the kids, and I had this fan with me right then, and it was 117,000 degrees outside, what would you pay? And she bust up laughing because she said, you're so right. When we're in our cozy homes in the air conditioning, we think, well, it's okay, I might not need it right now. But the minute we go outside, we'd pay a lot more.
It is so exactly true. I think though, Chad, because you and I have presented this a few times, we've never done it at this amazing price of $34 and change. This, you know, online, social media, there's a lot of fans that are trying to do what Bell and Howell have done with this one. This one has the upgraded quality, the upgraded materials. It is powerful enough to get the job done, and it costs a fraction of other fans. I mean, again, you've got this on the floor, and this sits tall because of the extending pole. You've got this on a tabletop, and it's directional for you, so you can custom position it to where you want it to be and where you need it to be. It is a brilliant fan and a brilliant solution. And Chad, let's face it, it is just the beginning of summer. It's going to continue to get hotter and hotter.
Yeah, what was it, yesterday or the day before was the first official day of summer. And I am still in St. Petersburg, Florida, where it is 1,000 million degrees outside. I see the entire country heating up. They're talking about some sort of heat dome over the country, especially the East Coast. By the time summer is really here, we will not have fans anymore. Bell and Howell is already working on our Christmas recommendations for products. That's how far ahead we're working. Fans will come and go before we're even ready to really admit how hot it is. But if you're just joining us, this small compact fan is the My Foldaway Fan Pro. This is the Pro version that has the remote control and the oscillation. You pop it open, that head there, and you can leave it just like that. You never have to make it bigger than this if you don't want to. Perfect for the desk or the cubicle, all the way around, just absolutely beautiful. There's a swing button, so if I just keep it in my hand, I'm not going to move my hand, it's going to rotate all the way around. But what you'll notice is this pole, this metal pole. So I can pop that open just like that, lock it down so it doesn't fall out of place, and then I can pull that metal pole 40 inches up and create my table or my floor fan. Yeah. So table fan to floor fan, all the same. So you're covered in any aspect of where you want it. I'm talking from the hot metal bleachers of the t-ball game to the tailgate to the end of the bed when you're sleeping to blow right up where you need it. And I'm I'm not kidding when I say if you can swing a second one and keep it in your car, because you always end up in those places, Adam. You know, the buddy says, hey, stop by for a glass of wine or a beer. And then he's like, let's sit outside. And you're like, okay, let's sit outside. And then you're melting because you weren't prepared for it. You can go right back to your car, grab this, and now you're comfortable and you'll enjoy yourself.
I love that though, because you're indoors, you're outdoors, you're not tethered by the cables, so you're completely free. And you take this outside while you're eating, you know, or while you're sitting out in the sun, you're gonna blast away those mosquitoes, you're gonna blast away those bugs, you're gonna love the fact that you're gonna feel cool. Again, dollar for dollar, there is no other fan that has this amount of flexibility and portability, all the abilities, at this type of price. It just doesn't exist. And when Bell & Howell launched this, it quickly became a huge sensation. We're limited now in terms of what's left. Obviously, Chad, you know, folks have been ordering this for the past 6 weeks or so, as we have seen. We just lost a little bit of power here, if you can still hear me, Chad. But we've seen a lot of extreme, you know, heat, and it is, you know, you got to stay cool. If you're tossing and turning in bed, it's very uncomfortable, right? If you're trying to, you know, live everyday life and you're not feeling that chill factor, you get grumpy real fast.
I had dinner tonight. First of all, Adam, I thought you would have balloons and a cake. It's my birthday today.
John, wait!
So I had a birthday dinner.
I thought that's why the lights went out. I thought they were about to bring out a cake with candles in. Happy birthday, Chad. How old are you now, 26 or 27?
Thank you. No, I'm 30. I started here when I was 21. So you've seen me, and now I'm 35. So you've watched the last 14 years of my life as I've become an adult in front of your eyes. But that's not the point. So I went to dinner tonight for my birthday, of course, with some friends. And the one girl was talking about their trip to Greece, her and her husband, blah, blah, blah. And we were laughing because she admitted how cranky she was,
right,
how miserable she was. And she's regretful now. She goes, we were going on this beautiful yacht. We spent all this money and I was cranky. And she goes, it was just too hot. And I said, well, first of all, tune in at 11 p.m. tonight on HSN because you could have brought a fan with you on the boat and you wouldn't have been so cranky. And her husband lovingly and jokingly said, yeah, she wasn't in a good mood that day. And it all came down to the temperature that she was feeling outside in Greece. You know, Adam, you've been on vacation. It gets hot, not just here at home, all around the world. All humans deal with it, even the fur babies. And so if you're gonna go outside with the fur babies, you can even tilt this towards the dog or the cat so they can enjoy some cool, relaxing air as well. But Adam, I'd be remiss in the last 90 seconds here if I don't say Bell & Howell, 117 years in business, 99 countries have our products. We present in all 99 countries. And here's what I know. We've won Academy Awards for our lighting and our lenses, but our fans have quickly skyrocketed to one of our top categories of products inside the Bell & Howell company because people are gravitating towards it because of the high quality at the low, low price. They see the value.
Yeah, it's right there. And we love having it. Thank you for all your orders on our amazing fan. Stand by. We are less than 30 seconds away from what is essentially a massive giveaway from Georgia Brown from GB Home. The amazing simulated flame solar lantern set of 2 at an incredible price. We've got to have a fan. We've got to stay cool. We've got to stay happy, not grumpy. This is the best way to do it on FlexPay of $11.66. Thank you for shopping with myself and the birthday boy, Mr. Chad Allen. We are going to head this way to those 2 solar lanterns using next generation technology. These are a flame effect that look really realistic. They are powered